They're saying we live now. Oh, by the way, man, that was a pretty good teaching, man. You did on that Chicana, man. I say I ain't
Oh,
listening to all of it, man, but I'm gonna go back and check it out, man. And sounds real good.
appreciate it. I didn't realize that the video um screencast won't play the audio from the video. So
Oh, if you try to share a video.
yeah, if you play video during the screencast, it won't play the audio. So I got to make sure and to keep that in my mind. If it's a video I need the audio from, I got to remember not to play it during the presentation.
Oh, okay.
The frog.
If I hold this book up, okay, yeah, it can be seen. Okay. All right, look like we got somebody came in. Yes. Shalom, shalom, everybody. Hit the chat room up to let us know you're there. State your name and the city you're from.
Sure.
If y'all can let us know that y'all can hear, hey baby, look, hey baby, how you doing?
Shalom.
Pretty simple.
Say shalom, Miss Paka.
That's my baby. That's her little pretty self. Hey, again, everybody, I see you coming on. Hit the chat up and let us know you're there. State your name on there and the city that you're from. Let me know. Let me see. Said to listen.
You upstairs? You go downstairs. You go downstairs.
I don't even know if it's let them say anything in the chat. Let's see if y'all can see this. Can you see this message?
That's Morris. Yeah, it's Morris.
Hey.
Say hey.
Ow.
Ow.
I'll put in the chat. Can you guys see the message? See if y'all can respond to that. Make sure the group chat on.
What's wrong, babe? What is it? Okay, put your dress down.
Yes, it's on, but I can't see if anybody responding. Again, if you're just jumping on, we ask you to state your name in the chat room and the city. I think somebody trying to call me now.
Ow.
All right, y'all, we're gonna get started in just a second. We just want to make sure the chat was working.
That I got.
Hello?
Okay?
What's that?
That's fine.
You said what now? Yeah, I got it now. I just picked my phone up. So you can see us on there? All right, can you see the live if you can put something in the chat, or is it something going on where you can't? Oh, okay.
Ow.
Not upgrade, no baby. Okay. All right, well, we just gonna go ahead and get started then.
Happiness.
Sure. Go tell mama I said hey. Go tell mama I said hey, okay?
Okay.
You can do it. You can do it.
All right, it's probably about 20 or 30 minutes stops. All right. All right, Joshua. Look like I don't know if the people can see it or not, but anyway, they'll have the video when they go on the YouTube page. We'll go from there. You feel me out?
Oh yeah.
All right. All right, shalom everybody. We just gathering here real quick. We want to give you a quick update of America's Dark Past, the Emancipation Proclamation, the Illusion of Freedom, and also give you an update about the rebirth. I'm sorry, the Rebirth tour. Let you know the things that's going on. But we're very excited about the America Dark Past documentary. It has done very well in the sense of people receiving it. We ask that you take it to your social media and that you share, because we want to get it up as many views as we can. Um, but we also want to say and just give you a background in a sense of some of the different, because you might have seen some of the different authors that was on there where we got some of the information at. So we're going to show you a few books that you can get that will give you a foundation in what we're talking about. The reason that we made America Dark Past is to show you, because a lot of times people, when you're talking to people, they only want to give you that only during the time of slavery up to Abraham Lincoln is all we've been through, that we need to just get over it. Y'all was free then, so y'all you ain't got nothing to complain about no more. You should be good.
Right.
So that is the purpose of what we did that for. We weren't trying to show any type of hater inside of malice, but we're about truth.
Right.
So we want to show you the truth of the things that you might not have history of, to let you see what actually happened and what type of system that we have been up against ever since our inception here. You had anything you want to add to that, Josh?
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, in order for you to know where you're going, you gotta know where you've been. To get a proper understanding of what you need to do, what need to be corrected, and how it need to be corrected. So I think you pretty much summed it up.
That's beautiful. Okay, my wife just texted me and said she can see people responses in the chat, but I for some reason I can't see them on here. I might got to go back and try to work something out later, another time when we do it. So we'll get this together. This is our first time kind of doing it like this. I just told me something. Well, anyway, we'll keep going. Maybe I'll see your messages later. But what we want to show you, let's go over some of the books that we got some of the information for. First of all, I want to say too, also that all the credit of the graphic designs, the video, putting the actual documentary together, as far as video form wise, you know, the countdown in the beginning and the intro to outro, all that was put together by Pastor Joshua Collins. This is his field. This is what he major in. He not only does video, he does also he produce different things like that. Well, you tell him what some of the things that you do. You can speak for you.
Yeah, pretty much anything that got anything to do with art, I do. So graphic design, some music production, but mostly music engineering, songwriting, videography, and arrangements and stuff of that nature. And so I try to mold the like a better term, the imagery that we putting out there in the videos that we're trying to do right now, as far as in a documentary format. But anything concerning that, anything concerning the arts or graphics, film, music, that's what we handle.
That's it. So if you have anything, if you got a documentary or something like that you want to put together, or music and stuff like that, this is your go-to guy. He got price packages that he can definitely help you out in. If you got some video you need promoted or anything of that nature, this your go-to guy. He can keep you straight and get you where you need to be, get your vision where it needs to go. But that's the beautiful thing, having everything that we need in our own community, so we ain't got to go outside the community to get nothing. We're trying to build that Black Wall Street back up. Oh, what we like, what I like to call, we trying to build up Black privilege, where we looking
Right.
out for each other. That's my new saying. I'm building Black privilege. You know what I'm saying? But let's go over some of the books real quick. We're not going to read them, but this is one of the first doctors that we got information on about understanding racial supremacy or white supremacy and breaking down the system, how the psychology, how everything was broke down. And this book is by Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. This is the first lady that you might have seen on the documentary that was breaking down the supremacy system that's set up. And this book is called The ISIS Paper. I'm like, with everything now, with everything, I say always eat the meat and spit out the bone. And you'll understand that with some of the stuff that you see. She does a great job though breaking down the system. She does a great job in her work with letting us see the psychology behind all those things. So this is called The ISIS Paper, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Please pick that up and check it out. Got great information on there. The next one that I encourage everybody to get is Post Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Dr. Joy DeGrasse. She has a PhD. Man, this book here is awesome. She also has a video teaching that she does on post-traumatic slave syndrome. You'll see that's why we got some of the clippings from. Please go out and support this sister. This sister broke down some imperative information that helped us out with the documentary also too. So check her out. Again, Dr. Joy DeGrasse, if I'm saying her name right. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. You were saying something?
Oh no, yeah, Degree. I think it's Degree.
Okay, Degree. That's my countryness popping in there. Uh, if you want to know what happened after 1865 with the so-called Emancipation Proclamation, get this book, Slavery by Another Name. When you want to see the transformation from slavery going from one system to another, from one aspect to another aspect, the convict leasing system, the things that happened that said in the Emancipation Proclamation that slavery is outlawed unless it is punishment for a crime. This book will break it completely down. The Slavery by Another Name. It's called The Re-Enslavement of Black Americans from the Civil War to World War II by Douglas A. Blackman. Again, that's Douglas A. Blackman. You can type this in. This also has a documentary on YouTube that you can check it out. Slavery by Another Name. Powerful information. The stuff that we're showing you is a good starting point to help you understand the American history that we didn't know about, that most people didn't know about. Because our number one enemy is what? Ignorance. All right. Now this book here is hard to take. You're gonna need much prayer after reading this one. This is called Medical Apartheid. It says the dark history of medical experimentation on Black Americans for colonial times to the present by Harriet A. Washington. Again, her name is Harriet A. Washington. Medical Apartheid. They let you see all the atrocities that was done from slavery time all the way up to today. Even Dr. DeJoy, she got some of her information from this sister. So this is a powerful book with powerful information in it. Check that out. Check it out. It's powerful. And I think she has some video interviews and different things of that nature. We just basically giving you the books that form the documentary that we have. Okay. I think okay, we go another one. The Dark Alliance by Gary Webb. Just to let you see how drugs came into America and hit the black community first and then spread it all over. This is the one we was talking about, Gary Webb, and also the true Rick Ross, and their story. And this is documented information about drugs being trafficked in America, being caused the crack epidemic. So this is a wealth of information about that. They killed this man because of the information that he brought out.
And you'll be shocked to know the lengths they went through to try to get that done, and the alliances they made with people. So y'all need to check that book out.
Please do. Another book, 100 Years of Lynching. This is a book that by Ralph Ginsburg. I guess I said that right. Ralph Ginsburg, 100 years of lynching, and all this lynching happened now after slavery. This is not during the time of slavery. This was after slavery, where you have 100 years of just straight lynching, and this documented information, news articles, and different things about the lynchings that went on in America. This is another one hard to take, but it's great to be informed. So you won't trust in a system that has continuously showed you that their idea is for your demise. So this is
Right.
why it's important for not just even just Israelites in America, but all Americans to realize that we can't trust in a system that is not for our benefit. Period.
Right.
All right, the last two of the books is something to pick up. The Jews, I think we had this in the documentary. The Jews selling blacks
Right.
in the documentary. This is basically um, a book that's that was printed from the Nation of Islam, and it's all documented sources from Jewish people that shows that their hand was in the sale of Africans or Israelites. Also, you get these two books: The Secret Relationship Between the Blacks and the Jews. Again, the secret relationship between the blacks and the Jews. This was done by the Nation of Islam. No, I'm not a Muslim, and no, I don't follow Islam. But this is great work because this is a book that only that Jewish sources telling you that their hand in the transatlantic slave trade and the money that they receive from these things, only from their own mouth. So they
Right.
can't say this some black Afrocentric type thing. This is part two of it, which is let me turn that around, which says the same thing: the secret relationship between the blacks and the Jews. So please check this out. I wanted to give you guys these books for further research for your own study and your own understanding. Those are great resources. Like I say, with everything, you eat the meat and spit out the bone. What I mean by that, you eat, you absorb everything that's truthful, that's right. If the things that you know that are not truthful and right, then you just spit those things out. It ain't that deep. But again, let us know the city that you're in. Just put it in the chat and your name so we can see. Because what we're trying to do, we're trying to connect around this, around the country. Because just like our tour that was in Texas, we had about 5 or 6 families that was in the same area but didn't know it, and all of them followed the page. So we went there, did the tour there, and birthed a Rebirth Texas there, a gathering there. And we bringing the people together to there. So that's our objective. That's our goal. You have something, Josh?
No, I mean that's it. I mean, a lot of times brothers and sisters in the faith or the Akangakos in the faith don't necessarily they feel like they isolated because they don't know anybody else that's in this truth. So through you letting other people know who you are, it just lets people know that you're not alone, and the scripture tell us not to forsake the assembling of ourselves together. So through that's where our strength is. So that enables people to be able to connect with other people and strengthen the bonds in the unity amongst the household of Israel.
That's right. That's right. So what we want you to do and what we want to show you, like we said before, that every time we drop a documentary, now we're doing these things, we're not putting a price on the documentaries before we let you see it. But what we ask that the work and from all you guys' responses, you say you loved the documentary, that it was a beautiful thing, that you learned a lot of things. But remember, we asked before we did the tour that anytime when we drop a documentary on the page that we ask that you send a donation towards that for the documentary, but it's towards the tour. So everything that you're doing, because right now with the rest of the tour we have in September, we're gonna be in Alabama, Selma, Alabama.
Right.
Not September. I'm sorry. July the
Right.
22nd. I'll be Selma, Alabama, and then August. We taking a month off. My baby, a newborn baby, will be here. But September, we're gonna be in Bluffton, South Carolina, and that's September the 16th. October we'll be in Virginia. That's October the 14th and 15th, I want to say. And then in November, we supposed to be in Columbus, but we still working on that. I don't know if that might not fall through. So I know some other people want us to come to Jacksonville or Savannah or something like that. Just get in touch with me and we try to work some out. And I know in December for sure. I believe it's December the third week. I want to say in December. We'll be in New Orleans, and we'll get you that information also too. And then in January, we'll be January the 13th, which is the second weekend. And January, we will be in Washington, D.C. So we moving, and we got some more. So if you want us to come to your city next year, we get next year together. Just give us an email. We're gonna try to work some out for Seattle. I know Seattle been saying they want us to come. We're gonna try to work some out. If you in the Seattle area, let us know. If you in the Detroit area, let the Flint or Michigan area, let us know because we're gonna try to set something up there. We got a strong brother there that we want to help build there in
Yeah.
Michigan. I think he lives in Flint. But we asked that I'm gonna send you the link. Let me see if I can share the screen to you and let you see the link that you can go to drop us a donation towards to be for the documentary, but towards the tour. Let's see.
I want to say this too. Our international brothers and sisters that might be following us, please let us know where y'all are, and, so we can try to contact y'all. We got people, and I know I got people in Toronto. So if anybody in the Ontario area, if y'all want us to maybe come there and do a teaching or do the lecture, whatever, let us reach out to us. Let us know for anywhere. I mean, that the brothers and sisters are. Just let us know so we can try to connect the dots and try to bring people together as best way possible.
Exactly, because we did have somebody reach out to us that was in Canada, and it was going to try to get some people together. But just let us know, and we'll try to set some up next year. Let me screen share this real quick. All right, let's see. And this is the link that we will ask you to go to. Not the GoFundMe, because what the GoFundMe was doing, they was taking a good little bit. But we the things that you sow into us, we definitely want you to get your. We want to receive the full amount so we can do the things we need to do. But we're going to use PayPal, and you can see it here. Can you see it, Josh?
Y'all see it.
All right, www.paypal.me Rebirth Tour 2017, and I'm gonna drop this link in the description. And we ask that you go here and maybe give us for the documentary tours to tour $15 or $20 donation about that. Those that normally give on a regular basis, we just ask you to keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, we're gonna set some up for everybody. But when we drop these documentaries, that we're just asking that you give a donation for the work because it ain't easy putting those things together. And we want our people to be as informed as we can. So if everybody have this, www.paypal.me Rebirth Tour 2017, and we're gonna put this in the link. All right, let me stop sharing and go back. All right, Josh, you want to tell them about the next documentary that's eventually coming?
Yeah. Within a week or so, we're gonna have West Africa Revisited or West Africa Extended Part 2. That's coming out, and it's gonna be dropping some incendiaries. So everybody be ready. We're gonna be diving in some things about West Africa. We're gonna bring in ties not only from from West Africa. We know the Hebrew connection. We're talking about the Hebrew connection from West Africa even to other areas. The Hebrew connections from West Africa to Europe, and other places. We're gonna have some videos that's kind of rare out there that most people haven't seen. That's gonna confirm that other people have confirmed who we are, but they try to keep it on the low. So we're gonna try to bring all that stuff to the forefront. So like I said, like Mo said, when y'all watch these videos, share them as much as you can so we can try to get it out to people who haven't heard it. And hopefully with this next video, we can really put an end to some of the unbelief out there when it comes to who the children of the Hebrews are. But when we, like I say, so West Africa Revisited is going to be a indeed very in-depth video. It'll be some of the stuff from the original, and then it'll be a host of things that's new. So y'all just be on the lookout for it. When it drops, share it and share it and share it. Show your uncle, your granddaddy, your grandmama, your auntie, your play cousin. You know what I'm saying? Get that word out there so we can try to get people to understand it. Because when they watch this video, it's gonna be no question and no debate.
Case is closed. So that's important. So it's important that, like we said, the donations that you give us, all this go towards us getting us from city to city, and also getting the equipment that we need in order to do documentaries. Because we got a huge documentary that's coming out towards the end of the year, as far as with proving who we are from minister perspective. A lot of the ministers from around the countries and different places that we're going to visit, we're going to come up with a documentary from a minister's perspective, so people can have an understanding and to know that it is people that are in the churches or that are not completely in the churches that are waking up and bringing this message. So we want to show people all around the country that this is happening, because we have an attack that's coming on against. And I want us to be careful. This is something that I want to say. I want us to be careful about using the term Hebrew Israelite. And this is why I'm saying this, because the government and the actual the system is trying to demonize that term. Now you do have people that get bad representation against that term, but we got stuff that's showing up in the news. They're trying to turn people against it. Whenever something comes up, I seen a whole show the other day that they was trying to come against on regular TV. It was like one of them first 48 type of shows. It wasn't exactly that, but they were showing that this one man that he went out, grabbed multiple women in a sense, where had them to be his wife, and end up doing his they went away from, in a sense, pulled away from society and different things like that. Then they say he was some things happened in the house where they killed a kid and killed another woman according to their own laws they're trying to make up. And of course, they put the term Hebrew Israelite on there. So in their mind, what they want a Hebrew Israelite to look like is somebody that's extreme and radical, that hate Caucasians and Africans, that treat women bad, and that pull away from the system. And they want to demonize that term. And they already got laws against it, and they already got laws on the book against the term Hebrew Israelite. So I just want to move in a more way of wisdom. When we do flyers, you might not hear the term Hebrew Israelite on there. And I'm just putting this out there for our personal people. You might hear us say children of the promise. And y'all will understand what I'm saying when I say children of the promise, because that's who we are. And it's just a way to use wisdom in order to be identify who we are, but just using wisdom with what's going on, because none of us need to be taken out before our time. The Most High know what He's doing. So that's just some wisdom that we're going to be walking in and stepping in. We're not ashamed or afraid to say we're Israel. We're still saying we're Israel. But coining the term Hebrew Israelite together, it's a wisdom that we can use and understand. You got anything you want to add to that, Josh?
Oh no, nah, I don't got anything to add on that.
Okay, so that's just what it is. Also, that we want everybody to do this. All the subscribers that's on our page, we ask that you do a quick video. It might be with your phone. It don't take but make a minute or 2 minutes. Let us know how you've been enjoying the information on the page, and let us know what city and state that you're in, because and that way we can direct our tours more towards our subscribers, and
Right.
also put more people that are in cities together, so we can start gatherings there, so we can bring people together, or we can let you know what ministers that we have in different cities that you can go to that have gatherings, so nobody can feel alone. Because once you turn in your video, or maybe a 1 or 2 minute video just talking about your name and what state that you're in, or city that you're in, if you want to say that, we'll do like a video collage and put it all together so we can let everybody see how close they are, so we can grow together. All right.
Right.
Well, that's pretty much it. We want to just jump on here and do this. The rebirth tour is continuously going on. We birthed in the nation. Didn't want to be long. We ask that you check this video out, go back over it, and we thank all our subscribers, everybody that share our videos, everybody that listen to our videos, everybody that comment great things on the videos. Also, real soon, we're gonna go ahead and deal with the name of the Creator and the Son. That's coming up. Every time you might not see us respond to comments, but we're gonna break some things down and let the information do the talking. We're not aggressive or anything like that. So if you watch the video and you see it and you have some other insights that we ain't seen, we'll check it out. But we coming with that real soon. Real soon. But we'll get back with you on that. But love y'all. Shalom. Josh, you want to end with anything?
Oh no, that's pretty much it. Just like I say, yeah, shalom everybody. To the whole house, we love all y'all. We just keep grinding and let's keep going and getting this truth out to everybody we know.
All right, family. Love y'all. Don't forget to do the video. Send it to my email, Hebrew Nation Building at gmail.com. Send it to the email so we can have all that information so we can bring the people together. Love y'all. Send your family members and stuff to this page. And sometimes we might do a video teaching like this where we can answer you guys' questions or we can deal with a subject or something like that. But love y'all. Didn't want to hold too long. Shalom and y'all bless.
All right, shalom.